Well, I was in a store. I think it's called Fanatics or something. It's a sports store. I was buying a jersey, and the little kid ran in there and was telling us it's an active shooter in Walmart, but we didn't pay it no attention because for one, it was just little kids, and then for two, you're at the mall and not at Walmart. So how do you know that? So we just didn't pay no mind. So I walked to Foot Locker, and I just heard two gunshots, and a whole bunch of people started running around screaming. So they shut the cage of in Foot Locker, and I have my license to carry, and I'm in the military. So when I hear gunshots, we're trained to think fast and grab your weapon, think fast and save, take cover, do anything you can. So a couple guys, they just ran out of Foot Locker, and I'm thinking, I'm the only one with a weapon and that's legally carrying. So, I go with them because, I can guard them or whatever. But I see a whole bunch of kids just running around without their parents. So I put it up, and the only thing I think of is just pick up as many kids as I can as possible. And there was another guy doing it as well. I don't know where he went to, but there was another Hispanic guy with me. He did as well. And it was just, I could say maybe a total of like 13 kids running around, but I can only get 3. And I think he got about 3 as well because I was just focused on the kids. I wasn't really worried about myself. So I was, I put my head down and just ran as fast as I could. And once I seen a whole bunch of cops, I dropped them. I told them to go. So I pulled out my phone in case they were going to shoot me. So I pulled out my phone and started recording while I was running. They were just telling me hands up, and I just, I made it out safe. But I wasn't too worried about myself. I was just trying to get those kids out of there because, I was just, it was just so many kids just running around. And I was just thinking about if I had a child and, if I wasn't around, how I would want another man to react if they see my child running around. So I just thought fast and grabbed as many kids as I could as possible and just made it up.
Specialist Oakley, how long did this incident occur from the time that these young kids came in to that store and told you that there's a shooter until now, basically? How long was the active shooting going on as far as you could tell?
Well, while I was in there buying a jersey, he came in there, and then 2 minutes probably about went by, so I could swipe my card and stuff, and I walked out, and I walked down to Foot Locker. So I'll say from me making it, from the kids telling me to me hearing gunshots, it was about maybe like a quick 5 to 7 minutes.
Oh, reactions coming in beyond El Paso. Politicians on both sides of the aisle.
Some of the witnesses, people who were inside, who were out for just a fun night, here's what they had to say about what they saw.
You guys were here for a girls' night. Tiffany, or Nikita, you have an interesting story. You saw a young woman that you spoke to in one of the clubs you were in, and then describe the next time you saw her.
She was laying on the concrete dead outside of the club that we was at.
What did you guys say to each other?
We told each other that we liked each other's outfits and we thought each other was cute.
And Tiffany, you're here. You ran into your goddaughters out here, and it was a good time, usually a good night out here. And then what happened when the chaos broke out?
People just started running. They started pushing us out the back door into the alley out the back because they didn't want us coming out the front because they didn't know where the shooter was or how many there was.
Did you hear shots at all, or you just heard people running and people telling everyone to get out the way?
We didn't hear shots when we were upstairs because of the music, but the people downstairs did hear the shots.
We've seen them all running, like looking down how Newcomb's stairs are, looking down, you can see everything that's down there, and you just seen people running every way that they could.
Describe this area. What is it like? How many bars are here, and what kind of crowd do you usually see here?
It's like 8, 9 bars down here?
Maybe something like that. I mean, there's all age groups down here. There might be a fight every now and then. Nothing ever like this. I mean,
even if it is a fight, it's just a typical 2 people being drunk. One person bumps into another person. Someone wants to say sorry. The other person feels like the other person needs to say sorry. It's never anything as serious as this.
How did you know tonight was different?
The screams, the cruisers, the chaos I've never been pushed out of Newcomb's. I've never been told to get out of Newcomb's, but the security guards in themselves were running around telling people to get out, and just how everybody was acting, you knew that something was wrong. And then when you came outside, as soon as you hit the front street, you seen the bodies, and you knew that this was different. You knew it's something that you never thought of experiencing, never experienced, wouldn't want anyone to experience.
there was a man, Isaac Johnson, who was there at 1 a.m. Here's what he saw.
Oh. Dude, what the? What the?
Now, part of what is so jolting about that, I'm